Hello, everybody. How's it going? This is Artie Hoffman with Angels and Answers and my wonderful, beautiful assistant, Allison. So, we are here to do like we do for you every single week. We're here to give you free psychic readings for this next hour. And I'm so happy and so pleased to have all of you join us again. And it really is, it's a pleasure to do this for you guys every week. And just wanted to give you a heads up with the week of Christmas and the week of New Year's. We'll be doing the show the Tuesday thereafter. So if you want to give yourself a little heads up on that one. Also, the winner for last week's Facebook Live sharing for, I told you if you share our Facebook Live show, you get entered into a drawing to win a free half-hour reading. And last week's winner, or I'll say for today's winner, is Melissa Wood Santiago. So congratulations, Melissa, for sharing our Facebook Live show, and you won a free half-hour reading with myself. So anybody who wishes to get a private reading with myself, I'm in Woodbridge, New Jersey. Or if you want a phone reading or if you want to have an Artie party, just give me a call at 732-778-7173 or go to Artie Hoffman at Gmail, artiehoffman.com. And also with the holiday season coming around, we got our gift certificates. So if you're not sure what to give somebody for a gift, it'd be really cool to give that special someone a half hour, an hour reading to help heal their heart or to give them direction. So I've been having a tremendous amount of success with that, with the public. And also money incense. I don't have it on me. What the hell am I thinking? I wanted to show off the money incense that draws prosperity and money to people, because people have been winning the lottery, and not like they haven't been winning like pick sixes and stuff like that yet. I'll say yet. All right. So, but people have been winning the pick 3 and the pick 4, and people have been, getting really good luck with their jobs and getting unexpected checks that they weren't expecting with breakthroughs with these money incense. It's insane. You get a pack of 10. So if you want to know about it and how to get it, and they're large and they smell really, really good. And give me a shout out or a text or whatnot after the show. All right, do everything after the show. And that's, again, 732-778-7173. Also want to give a special thanks to Cat Country for on 107.3 FM with, I'm on every other Friday with Joe Kelly and Rachel Marie. And it's great. They have me on their show not every single week, but every other week. And the next time I'm going to be on, with the holidays and all that, is December 22nd, Friday at 9 a.m. So I'll be on with them for about an hour. And what else? So I do free readings on that show as well. And for Compass Massage, December 20th, I'm sold out, so I have no more time slots. And I don't know of January just yet because I have to talk to Lucy about that. And, I go out to Ocean City, New Jersey to do readings once a month. So this month, thank God, it's been sold out. I got to share with you something really, really funny that I experienced. I went on my email, and you know how people send you funny videos and all that other stuff. And there was a French video. It was like Candid Camera Show, but in France. And there was a few people who set up a booth, and it's like a kiosk, and they set up as if you were, they were offering the public free makeup, and they figure, you do free makeup if you do a nice job, you buy their product or whatnot. But they really weren't doing free makeup. What they did was they had the people close their eyes, and the people sitting down was pretend. Well, they thought they were getting free makeup. So the people who was putting the makeup stuff on them they had them keep their eyes closed the entire time. And so what they were doing was they started painting like a Mickey Mouse face and Minnie Mouse face, and they started drawing like all these funny characters on their face. And what they did was, while they were still with their eyes closed, they took away everything. They took away the boot, they took away the table, they took away the makeup, they took away every little thing. The only thing that they left was a table with a small mirror right there. So that it was so funny. So all of a sudden you would see the people open their eyes and they're looking around for like, where's the people? Because they were talking to them, but nobody was responding. So they opened up their eyes and they're looking around, and then all of a sudden they look at their mirror. They look at the mirror right in front of them. They see their face painted up like in all characters and like they're mouses and lions and all. Oh my God, the reaction of these people were so hysterical, and it was great. It was so much fun. And then there was another one that I saw, and then of course they would come around towards the end. They would show them, the people would show them that they were just busting their chops. But oh my God, it was hysterical. And then there was a German one where it was a candid camera show, and so they were selling water beds. And so, there's a sign right at the edge of the waterbed, try out our waterbed. It was in German. And so people would be sitting at the edge of the bed, and they'd be looking back, and they'd see this big box, and there was this huge sheet right across the top. And people would be taking themselves and throwing themselves back onto the waterbed, only it was pure water underneath the sheets, and people were getting soaking wet. And again, it was hysterical to see like all these expressions of the people, because they were all getting like soaking wet. It wasn't just a waterbed, but they went back and they all went into this huge mound of water, and it was hysterical. Oh my God, I love stuff like that. Like what is it, like America's Funniest Videos is like the one show that makes me belly laugh every single time I see the show. Although I can't stand at the end, they never pick the funniest videos, and that's what ticks me off more than anything else in the world. Every single show at the end of America's Funniest Videos, even the grand prize, they pick the worst videos that aren't even funny. They're stupid as crap, and it ticks me off. And so I wrote a letter to the producer. I said, let me pick it out. I said, so they're not funny. They're stupid. And it gets me so angry. So, but I mean, throughout most of the show, though, I love it. But when they pick the winners, it's like I turn it off because it's so incredibly stupid. But, hey, I like a good laugh. Any case, let's see. What else was I to mention? Oh, I do the Instagram messages for you guys every single morning. So if you go to my Instagram, you'll see that there's an angel message for you guys every single morning when I start off the day.
And the other day you did a 3-card spread.
And the other day, yes, I did a 3-card spread. So, at the end of this show, for all of you who want your questions to be answered, I'll be drawing a 3-card pile, 3 separate piles. So write down your question, and then you write down, do you want your answer? Do you want your question to be answered from pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3? And at the end of the show, right around 10 p.m., I'll be doing that spread for you guys. So if I don't reach you personally, privately, when I mean privately, I mean publicly while I'm doing the show now, I will be answering your questions at the end. Every single psychic question you have, I want you to write it down and write down 1, 2, or 3, and then it's that pile that's going to answer your question. And let's see, did I forget anything else, Al?
No, just to mention, so far I don't see any questions that are vague, but, questions have to be specific.
Yeah, just make sure that when you send in the questions, so far you guys have been great. Also tell me where you're from. We would love to know where you're from, what part of the country you're from, what part of the world you're from. That's always good to know. And write your questions to be very specific. And just try to understand that when Al reads off the questions to me, it's 100% random. There's no favorites. There's no nothing. It's 100% random in the moment because all the questions hit us one after another after another. So, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys as far as sharing our Facebook Live show. It's unbelievable. Been having one blessing after another blessing and after another blessing of everybody sharing their experiences with me as far as, what I've been saying and stuff. And again, through my prayers to the Holy Spirit and to the angels, and they've been feeding me answers to help answer all your questions. I'm just in awe. I really am. I'm just in awe to be put in this position. And I can't thank you enough for being here, and I can't thank the Holy Spirit enough and the angels. It's just fantastic. It really is. So with that, so I'm on every other Friday, December 22nd. I'll be on 107.3 with Joe Kelly and Rachel Marie doing our live show. And the next time I'll be on is December 22nd. So are we ready to rock and roll, Al? All right, we're ready to rock and roll and answer your questions. Start answering your questions. All right, let's, what do we got?
Ina Cortez.
Ina Cortez. How you doing, Ina?
Hey, I come from Germany, but live in the USA with my husband. My grandma passed away 2 years ago, and I couldn't be there. Any messages from her?
Okay. She wants you to know that she 100% understands that you could not be there for her. She doesn't hold any animosities at all. Also, she's showing me I think there's certain issues with your garage door or certain issues with the car that you're going to have to take care of. But I keep on going to the garage area where I see some problems or circumstances. Also, I keep on seeing, did she always eat apples? Or are you the one that's always eating apples? Or does she always have a bowl of fruit on the table? I keep on seeing something. I keep on seeing her as if she's eating apples. And did she have dentures? Because all of a sudden I'm seeing a whole set of false teeth come out. So I'm not sure if that's her or if that's another relative. Also, she's also wishing you or somebody very close to you right now a happy birthday. She's giving acknowledgement to someone's birthday that's right about now. And she just expressed how much she loves you. She says, you guys are going to be fine. She says, don't worry about your finances. She says, things are going to fall into place. Just be a little patient. Be a little wise with your money. But by next year, in 2018, which is just around the corner, from February, March on, your finances are going to start to improve. So that's her love and her answers to you.
Jennifer Wolchek.
Jennifer Wolchek.
Hey Artie, Jen. My grandfather Ed passed away in 2006. Any messages?
Alrighty. He just said, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Why would he say that? That was the message that I just got. And do you have something of his that goes around your neck? I keep on seeing a chain that you might have that's around the neck. So I'm seeing that. Also, I keep on hearing something. Is there something also with a pocket watch that you might have of his? There's something about a chain. I'm seeing something with a gold pocket watch. Or there's a locket, and with inside the locket, there's a picture of him, if I'm not mistaken. But it's either a locket or it's a pocket watch. And if I'm not mistaken, are you the one that always has his picture that's displayed out? He goes, I know you're never going to forget me. He goes, I know, I'm not worried about that. He says, the love that we share is very, very close. And I see his picture always being displayed. And it looks like a very old-time picture. It's like a black and white picture, or it's from an old camera. I keep on seeing a picture of you and him together. He keeps telling me that that's his favorite. Also, is there something with airplanes? Because I'm also seeing something with airplanes. Did you guys used to fly the wooden airplanes, or did he build model airplanes, but I'm definitely seeing, do you have a remote control of an airplane? There's something with airplanes that's connected with him. Or was he in the Air Force maybe? But I keep on seeing something in connections with him in the airplanes. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe he might have also given you coins, old coins, or his coin collection. But I'm seeing something with old coins. And I'm not just saying him just giving you money, which I'm sure he was very generous, but I'm seeing something with a collection of old coins also. So, but that's his connection. Now, if I say things to you that you can't appreciate in the moment, there's a lot of times that 2 and 2 equal up later on. So, but anyway, that's what I was getting.
Sasha Brenner.
Sasha Brenner. How you doing, Sasha?
Hi, Artie. My father committed suicide in '08. Was wondering why and any messages.
Wow. Okay. So, all right. So I'm listening to them. I'm getting mixed signals right now in connection with your father. Why did he commit suicide? I'm getting two issues here. I'm getting that he was under a tremendous amount of financial pressure, and I feel like there was someone else in his life, other than just, whether it be your mother or the girl who he was seeing. I just felt like between money and I almost want to say a double life, if I'm not mistaken, but I feel like the overall pressures of life got to him, and everything was coming down on him financially. But I feel like he was dancing more than just with one woman too. So I feel like the pressures were overwhelming. Now I'm also seeing a special time with Disney. Did he take you to Disney World? I keep on seeing something special with Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse. So I don't know if these are dolls that he gave you or if he actually did take you to Disney. But I keep on seeing a reference in regards to Mickey and or Minnie Mouse, or that he took you to Disney. So, but he apologizes for his mistakes. He just, I'm trying to choose my words carefully so that I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But the overall premise is, he said, "Sweetheart, I am so sorry for all my mistakes, and I love you." And he said, "Please learn from my mistakes, and just know that I'm always around you." He just said, "God bless you."
Lydia Harder.
2 seconds. Also, I get that there's going to be an issue with one of your bumpers of your car. There's something with the exterior of your car that's going to need to be fixed. And it's with the bumper of a car, or it could be a light bashed in, but it's right by the bumper of a car that I see that you're going to need to get fixed. Lydia Carter. Hey, Lydia, how you doing, sweetheart? Harder, Carter. I know who you are, so.
Hi, Artie. Will I find my dream career soon?
Will you find your dream career soon? I don't know why. I think your husband should work 2 full-time jobs. Let me see here, Lydia. Will you find your career soon? Truth, resilience, presence, grace, patience. All right, so I'm getting yes. I'm getting 100% yes. Now, other than just giving you a general answer of yes, will you find your dream? I'm getting a major yes. Truth. Wow. Actually, the job that I see you working at now, it's like while you're working at the job you're at now, I feel like it's actually going to lead you into another job. I feel like there's something that's coming your way real soon. I just heard, like, give it about 3 or 4 months, and it's through a job that you're already working at. Something is going to present itself to you within 3 or 4 months that you're to take advantage of. So I'm very, very confident that this is going to happen. And I would almost bet anything within 3 or 4 months. So like we're saying, January, February, March, April, you're going to end up having a job that you're absolutely going to love. And it could be while you're on your way to your job and listening to something on the radio, but it is going to present itself to you. So it's all good. It's all good. I'm very confident. And tell your husband I said hello. Love you guys.
Heather Gilbert.
Heather Gilbert.
Hello, Artie. My dad died 16 years ago. I didn't get to say goodbye. Does he have a message for me?
Okay. Okay. What I'm getting is don't blame yourself for anything. I'm getting that there's 1 or 2 people who are blaming themselves for his death. And he said, please tell everybody, don't blame yourself for anything. He just said, it is what it is. And I'm getting like, are you always cold? Like always putting with the blankets over you, always needing to put the blankets over you? Is this you or your mom always like shivering and like, and I'm getting a presence. I'm getting his presence in the bedroom, and I'm getting like a super cold chill in the bedroom, like a really sharp chill out of nowhere. And I feel like that this is your father actually making himself known to you. But you're going to feel it when you're going to feel a strong sense of cold air. And I'm not talking while you're outside where it's naturally cold in the wintertime, but indoors, it's going to all of a sudden get massively cold in a moment, and that's going to be one of your father's hello to you. And also, he's definitely showing me the lights flickering on and off, which is also his himself letting you know that he is going to make himself known to you. And don't be shocked when you find a $5 or a $10 bill on the ground, because that will be one of his presents to you to let you know that he's around you. And he keeps on putting, like he's massaging the back of your neck. So I don't know if you've been feeling like a lot of tension in your neck or you've been having a kink on your neck, but I'm getting like, like I feel like his hand is like right on your neck. And if it's not you, it's somebody within your immediate family who's having a major problem with their neck. I don't feel like it's actually it's not a major problem other than just stress and sciatica, but I'm also getting either going to a chiropractor to work it out, and or acupuncture. Going for acupuncture will help release the stress and the aches and pains in the upper back and the neck. So,
Jody Repbird Van Wert.
Jody Repbird, and we'll leave it at that. Jody
Van Wert. Hi,
Van
Artie.
Wert.
Was wondering if you see any relationship changes, or if we should go separate ways. And also, she says, come to upstate.
Okay. Hey, listen, I'm more than happy to go upstate. I'll do my Artie parties wherever you want me to go. If you're buying, I'm flying, and I'm there. Trust me, I travel all over the place. I'm in New Jersey, and I've done parties in Oregon, California, and Arizona, and a few other countries. And I've gone all the way out to Staten Island, New York, too. So let me see. As far as your love life, should you stay or should you go? Should I stay or should I go now? Hold on a second. I am looking at my angel cards and seeing what is best for you. Hold on a second. Well, believe it or not, I feel like it has to do with a better sense of communication. I feel like a sense of separation might do you guys good to help put things into perspective. But I'm looking at the cards, and they're telling me actually, as far as your relationship goes, I honestly believe that it's just simply the two of you aren't looking at each other from each other's point of view. you guys keep on just defending your own position rather than, hearing the other person out. I feel like if you guys went to counseling, it could help. And if you've been going to counseling, it's like you got to put down your defenses if you really want this to work. Overall, do I feel like this relationship could work out? Believe it or not, I do. But it's going to take some being open-minded and better, deeper communication for that to happen. Go ahead. What do we got?
Okay. Diana L. Magliaro.
Diana L. Magliaro.
Hi, Artie. In February, by the 15th, I'm going to see a guy that I've been talking to in I guess, Massachusetts, named Mark. I really like him. He seems to really like me for some strange reason. Do you see this working out? First time that I have felt this way for a while, and I would do anything and everything for him. Cook, etc. Thanks, Diana. I think we read her about that once before.
Did we? Do I feel like this could work out? I feel like this could be a relationship. Do I feel like this is a forever relationship? I'm not sure if it's a forever relationship. Do I feel like it could work out for a stretch of time? Yes. I feel like as you get to know each other more and more, there's going to be certain things about each other where one person's going to be on board and the other person is going to be like more on the defensive. At the beginning, I feel like both of you are going to be on board with each other. And, so overall, do I feel like this relationship is going to work out? Hold on a second. It could be a relationship that could be pretty damn good, actually. Yeah, it's just one of you is much more reserved than the other person. Overall, do I feel like the relationship could work out? I actually think it can, but like one of you, it's going to be very easy, and the other one, it's just going to take time for the other one to catch up with the program. But at first, the chemistry is going to be pretty dynamic. So, but you'll see as you start to know each other more and more, one of you are going to be a little bit on your back heels, but you just need to give the other person reassurance. So that's what I'm getting. So I don't feel like you'll be disappointed when you guys first meet, though. So kudos to you.
Carrie Miner.
Carrie Miner. Hey, Carrie.
Hi, Artie. My grandmom passed away in June 2011. It was very sudden, and I never really got a chance to say goodbye. Her name is Rebecca, and we used to call her Mammy. She lived in Kentucky at the same time while I lived in New Jersey. Any messages from her?
Okay. She was always doing the wash. Believe it or not, I got to wash. I got to do the wash. It was almost like, it's funny because I see her. It's like it was almost like a daily routine to her, always doing the wash. Some people wait a few days, and I feel like I keep on seeing. If I'm not mistaken, she was the type of person that was always hanging clothes up across the line. But I'm also getting that she was the type of person that was forever cleaning. She was the type of person who was a very good cook, very tidy, very like she kind of reminds me of Aunt B from Mayberry RFD. But somebody, like I said, I see large bed sheets draped across the line outside, being washed and or being dried. But I keep on hearing the wash. Hold on a second. I'm also getting that there was somebody that was born on a Tuesday. I'm not sure if she's talking about herself or talking about you. And was there somebody born on the 13th? I'm getting a significance of the 13th. I keep on seeing the number 13. The 13th seems to be very significant. I also want to say this is something for one of you out there. someone who was born on September 15th, somebody who passed away from cancer, is sending their love to you, and they want you to know not to worry about me. It's like I feel like you weren't there, or it's like it's okay. I understand, but I'm getting a significant connection to September 15th, and you weren't there when they passed away, and they said, but I'm okay, and I feel like that they passed away on their own. They were alone at the time when they passed away. So they said, please don't worry about me, and I love you with all my heart. And they're blowing you big kisses. They were very affectionate type people also. So, and I'm getting like being very distraught because I have a feeling that they might have been by themselves for at least maybe a good couple of days until somebody discovered that they were in the room by themselves when they passed away. But I'm hearing, but that's okay. Don't worry about me. Everything is fine. So anyway, that's a message to somebody who's listening right now.
Did you mention your phone number for readings? If somebody wanted a reading?
Yeah, I believe I did, but I'll mention it again. So if anybody wants a reading from myself on a private note, whether it be in person or over the phone, and I'm located in Woodbridge, New Jersey, and my number is 732-778-7173, or you could text me, but do all the calling and the texting after the show, please. I'd appreciate it.
Also, on your page, just click the call me, and the phone number is...
Oh, yeah, so if you go to my Facebook, if you go to my Facebook page, there is a small link right there. It just says call me, and you just press on it, and you'll call, and you can reach me after the show, not during the show. All right, and then check out Artie Hoffman at Gmail. ArtieHoffman.com. And again, if you share our Facebook Live show with your family and friends, you'll get entered into a drawing to win possibly a free half-hour reading. And gift certificates have been really, really hot this year. So if you want to give somebody who you really care about, a reading, give me a call and I'll explain to you what the rates are. And I do travel around to do parties, and that's always fun. Because a lot of times, either people could get read individually, or people could all be in one room and it's like a group reading. So whatever you want. And, give me a call or a shout out, text or whatever. And I'll explain to you how all that works.
And just anybody that shares, you have to have the settings on. So that
yeah, don't have your settings on private if you're going to share it. Otherwise, we can't see that you shared it. So you got to delete that part at least while you're sharing our Facebook Live show so that you get entered into the drawing. Because if you do, share our Facebook Live show, you do get entered into a drawing to win possibly a free half-hour reading. And so far, it's been super fantastic. And again, I have these money incense. It's called Prosperity Incense, and they're huge. And I forgot to bring it with me, otherwise I'd show it to you. But they've been working, and they smell really amazing. And it has really been drawing a lot of money and prosperity to people. And I've been doing pretty well with it. Me and Al have, and I burn it, a couple of times a week. And you get a prayer with it too. And when you get a reading with me, you could also get a recording if you want. So it's really cool.
Okay, Melissa Bennett.
Melissa Bennett.
Hi, Artie. Melissa from SJ.
From SJ.
Yeah, I have no clue where SJ is.
Melissa, what is SJ? Maybe San Jose?
Maybe.
Could be San Jose. Or South Jersey.
Maybe.
Could be Spanish South Jersey. I don't know.
Is there a message from Chris? We lost him recently and miss him terribly. Chris.
All right. Was Chris into motorcycles, or was he into loud cars? I keep on hearing loud noise machines with either motorcycles or cars. He also said, thank you very much on behalf of the tattoo. There is a tattoo that was definitely done on his behalf. And I'm also getting that there was something special that was either made on his behalf or that you saved from when he was an infant, because I'm seeing like little hands or little booties in connection with him since he was like an infant. So there's some kind of a connection where I feel like you guys still saved something of his when he was an infant. And who's the one that does the exercises at the bar, with the bar that goes across the doorway? Because I'm seeing like pull-ups and stuff. It might be used as a clothesline right now, but I'm seeing like, using pull-ups as far as the bar that goes across the door. Hold on a second. And also I'm seeing somebody who was really good. Was he really good at working with woodwork? Because I'm seeing, or did you just get some woodwork done? Because I'm seeing wood shavings on the floor, from doing woodwork. So there's like wood shavings on the floor. And I'm also getting a special, like an Armstrong. Was there a toy that you have or that he had that used to stretch like Armstrong? And I'm getting like a stretchy toy like Armstrong stuff. So what? Yeah. So I keep on seeing like a special stretchy type, and like gooey stuff too. He's into gooey stuff and stretch stuff. But hopefully you'll be able to understand this.
Hillary Rack.
Hillary Rack. Hey, Hillary.
She's from Coarse Gold, California.
Woohoo! Coarse Gold. Oh, I remember Hillary from Coarse Gold. I think I did her private reading for her way back when.
Okay.
I think. Hello.
In any event, it's been a year and 4 days since my husband passed. Does he have a message for me?
It's funny. I'm hearing the Bumblebee song. Yeah, I'm hearing the banjo song and the Bumblebee song with the music. So I'm not sure if you could relate to that. Also, I'm getting, is there a shirt that you have that's in representation of you and him, whether it be your names or your faces or on a shirt or it's like on a cup, but I think it might be a shirt. But he's showing me something in reference to that. And he just said, I love you, babe. And he says, just know that I'm always around you.
Lisa Nicolucci.
Lisa Nicolucci. That's a cool name. Hey, Lisa Nicolucci. How you doing, baby?
Dealing with holiday without my son. Lost him 7/26.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that.
Of 16. Is my son at peace? I miss him so much. Life is changed.
Yeah, I bet. Wow. I keep on hearing that song, Money, by Eddie Money. Money, it's a gas. Do 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 do. Something about I keep on seeing something with money. Did you make a donation on his behalf? Because I'm getting that there was some kind of fundraising going on in his honor or in his name. So I'm not sure if this is something that you did or his friends might have done, but I'm getting some kind of financial donation in his name, in his honor. And he's giving acknowledgement to that. And he said, thank you very much. He's expressing his love to you. Hold on a second. What else? And who's into guns? He's also showing me, he says, be careful of the guns. I don't know what he means by that. Be careful of the guns. Wow. I'm getting, wow. There's Be careful of the guns. I have a feeling, and I don't feel like you're going to be in danger, but very, very close to you, you're going to hear about an armed robbery right near you, right near where you live. There's going to be like an armed robbery. God, I don't know if someone's breaking into the houses around you. Make sure that you keep your windows and your doors locked very well. Armed robbery. But I don't feel like you're going to get hurt at all. But all I'm saying is that you're going to hear about this. But actually, I feel like it's going to be a commercial place, like a store close to you. So, be careful of the guns. That's what I'm getting. Be careful. So, anyway, that's just what I got. Okay, what do we got?
Okay.
But he is around you, and he sends his love, and he keeps on pulling on the ear. So I don't know if he was a ball buster to you, or you used to pull his ear, or he pulled yours, or that's what you did when you guys went by each. I don't know, something with pulling of the ear.
Can we just reiterate that the questions have to be?
Yeah, the questions have to be very specific.
What's 2018?
Yeah, don't tell me what. Don't ask me what. Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, don't ask us how's my 2018. What do you see for me in the future?
I can't read those questions, so I have to pass so many this evening because a lot of people are asking.
Yeah, don't say pick me, because that's not.
Please.
Yeah, please. You're not asking a specific question. So, all right. So, we want to answer your questions, and we acknowledge that you sent us questions. However, you need to be specific with your questions, right? Whether it be your love life or Jeff.
For me, is not a question.
Yeah.
Just so that people understand that they may think that's a question, but that's not a question.
Yeah. Is there a message for me? Is there a message for you? About what? About your love life? About your work life? Is there a message from you from a loved one? Is there a message? What? And I have no problem with answering your questions, but you just got to be specific. Just wanted to give everybody also a friendly reminder that, towards the end of this show, if you hang out to the end of the show, I'm going to answer every single one of your psychic questions. I want you to write down your questions specifically, your specific questions, exactly what you want to know. All right. And we're going to be drawing from 3 piles from the angel deck of piles. All right. So there's going to be 3 piles. And you decide, do you want your question to be answered from pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3? And you'll see how accurate it is. It's amazingly accurate.
Nancy L. Jones.
Nancy L. Jones. Hey, Nancy.
I love her easy name.
Yeah, really. Nancy Jones. We don't get too many easy names like that. So.
Nancy from Roanoke, Virginia.
Roanoke, Virginia. Cool. Hey, thank you for all your good hearts and well wishes, everybody. I love you for it. I appreciate it, and it's really, really cool.
Okay, getting back to Nancy.
Let's get back to Nancy.
Does my grandma or my real dad have anything for me?
Okay. Huh.
She says she's simple.
Yeah, really. All right. Who's the one who wears funky socks? I'm getting something with funky socks. Do you have like red socks? Is it something with the stockings? Do you still display stockings on their behalf? And I keep on hearing something about the red socks, but the red socks could mean the red stockings. So unless if you were a Boston Red Sox fan, I don't know. I just got something with the red stockings or the red socks. I'm still getting stocking stuffers in connection with them. Like there's still an acknowledgement to them with Christmas time. And I also feel like that there's still ornaments on their behalf that you still have of theirs. Hold on just a second. Huh. And for some reason, did one of them like to gamble Or does somebody have the foam dice or something? Because for some reason I keep on seeing dice. Or did you always play game boards with each other and rolling the dice? I keep on seeing playing games or gambling or playing games with the dice game. They want you to know that they're together. They want you to know that they're not in any pain whatsoever. And did you just change your hairstyle? Did you just get a haircut? Did you just change the color of your hair? Because your dad's acknowledging how he likes what you did to your hair. There's some kind of a hairstyle change of some sort. But he just said, kudos to you, mwah, and I love you very much.
Leslie Rowe.
Leslie Rowe.
Hi from Tampa Bay, Florida area, Florida.
Hello, Tampa Bay.
Will my financial problem resolve itself? Thank you.
Will your financial problem resolve itself? Let me take a look. Do we have her name again, hon?
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Leslie Rowe.
Leslie Rowe. All right, as far as your financial problems, healing. Oh, God. Oh, my God. All right, well, so long as you keep on playing the same game plan, I don't see the finances getting better as soon as you'd like. It's not going to happen until you make some major shift and changes in your life. That's when your finances are really going to start to improve big time. Don't be afraid. I don't know. I feel like I just feel like you need to make more money. There needs to be more time invested for you to draw in more money. And if you're already working super long hours, you're going to have to cut back at the hours of where you're working now to make more money elsewhere, because I feel like you're not making enough money just at doing what you're doing, obviously. But I feel like more hours or more money needs to be paid to you for the hours that you're working. But just by keep on doing what you're doing, I just don't feel like you're going to have to be a little more creative as far as your open time and generating more money. Also, I don't know. I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to buy things for super dirt cheap. That it's almost like extra inventory from a warehouse or extra inventory from, I don't know, from estate sales and purchasing it for dirt cheap and then flipping it over on eBay. Because I see that as a very strong possibility also.
Okay, we have, sorry.
What do we got? What do we got?
Stacey,
What do we got?
Stacy, I believe it's Janie, Janney.
Stacy Janie. How you doing, Stacy? Janie.
Having a very hard time with family and missing my mom. Why does she not come to me in my dreams?
You know, isn't that crazy? You know, it's like our loved ones who we miss so much. We want them so desperately to visit them, to have them visit us in our dreams. And like they'll visit other people and they'll visit our other friends or other relatives, but they're not visiting us. And I feel like because we either haven't come to that place of acceptance or we stress out so much about missing them so much that we're kind of blocking it. You know, we want it to happen so bad. You know, it's like people trying to get pregnant. People try so hard to get pregnant that they don't become pregnant. But then you have these areas where these, you know, lower income areas where people are popping them out like Pez, and it's like not an issue. But the other people who really also deserve and want a family and kids, it's like it's just very difficult. And a lot of times, believe it or not, it's just from the amount of stress. So as far as why aren't they visiting you, I hold on a second. I'm trying to give you an answer, but it does have to do with being overly worried about them and overly stressed out about them. Hold on a second. Ask for a side. Wow, this is really cool. So I'm just getting right now. Before you go to bed, all right, I want you to write down on a piece of paper to your loved one. And I'm talking to everyone who's listening right now. If you want your loved one to visit you in your dreams or to send you a strong sign, I want you to write on a piece of paper a loving note to them. Say, can you please visit me in my dreams, or can you please give me a strong sign to let me know that you're around me, or to let me know that you're okay. And put it underneath your pillow or put it right by your nightstand. And each night for a week, no, I just heard 10 days. For each night for 10 days, I want you to repeat this and recite that to them. And I 100% promise you they do hear you when you recite this to them. And you're going to see that you are going to get visited by them in the dreams. And the weird thing that's really crazy is that when they do visit you in your dreams, they don't talk to you. It's like you're talking to them and they're just looking at you with a smile and you're looking for an answer and they're not talking to you. They're just looking at you. It's like, well, talk to me, and it's like freaking you out. So, so do that. So for everybody who has lost a loved one, do this little spiritual exercise and it does work. Write them a letter. Literally, I want you to journal and write your loved one a letter. And while you're writing them, you could write them on a regular basis. While you're writing them, they're literally reading it in that moment. And while you're writing them, you're going to start to imagine as if they're talking to you in that moment. Only it really isn't your imagination. That's them communicating to you in your thoughts, and they're responding to you. You could talk about your day. You could talk about, if you want advice. You could talk about the weather, talk about the good times, talk about what you're doing. But as you're writing this, and it's really going to help you heal your heart, and you're going to feel like you're having a really strong rapport with them, and it is going to help you heal your heart because you're getting all your emotions out. So I feel like the best time to write it is probably towards the evening so that you could have a better night's sleep. And you're going to see when you start to create this practice, it's going to make a difference.
Angela Mason.
Angela Mason, how you doing, sweetheart?
Hi from London, UK.
Wow, I'm impressed. Hello, London.
Will my partner stay with me during my illness?
Will your partner stay with you during your illness? Wow. I am 100% getting a yes. So, and, I want you to email. And what was her name again? I'm sorry.
Angela Mason.
All right, Angela Mason from the UK. So, Angela Mason, I don't know what sickness you have because you didn't say. And I don't want to project your illness out there. But all our earth angels who's listening right now, if you could send your love and your prayers and your Reiki energy to Angela Mason right now so that she could help her body and her soul heal from all what's going on. So from my mouth to God's ears, may all the spiritual angel, may all my loving guardian angels, may Archangel Raphael send lots of love and healing energy, and not just to you, but to everyone right now who needs emotional and physical healing. I send all my loving prayers to you and Reiki energy right now to you, to your heart and soul, because I believe in my heart and soul, and I know that God's love and the angels' love is much greater than any challenges going on in our life to help us heal from whether it be financial, emotional, spiritual, or physical. So thank you for all your beautiful blessings from the spiritual world to all our friends who are listening right now, and to you, Angela, as well. All right, so.
Norma Miranda.
Norma Miranda.
From California.
Woohoo! From California.
Please, Artie, I have been having a hard time with life and money. All I wish that all this could stop with things. Will things get better in my family life?
Okay, you do not have control of other people. You only have control of yourself. All right? And this is all about prioritizing everything that you have going on in your life, and to reach down into your soul, reach down to within yourself, all right, to make healthier choices of what's not working. People who you find that are emotionally and spiritually sucking the life out of you, start disconnecting yourself from these people, because their energy is only going to take you down. No matter how good you are, no matter how powerful you are, if you don't start disconnecting yourself from all this negativity around you, you're not going to be able to grow. It's like trying to make your life grow while still sitting in quicksand. You know, every single time you move, you're going backwards. So it's very important to reprioritize everything of what you got going on in your life. And for the now, it might mean cutting off certain ties with certain people in your life. You seem like the type of person that really does need a private reading, so I could be very detailed with you specifically, and I could help you out. I really believe that. But it is going to take an investment on your part to be able to call me, and so that we can make arrangements so that I could give you specific answers so that you could overcome your problems. I'm not just saying this for my business endeavor purpose. I really mean that from my heart. So, but if anybody, if you really, want that emotional healing as far as connecting to a loved one who's crossed over, if you need specific guided answers and questions to be answered, don't be afraid to give me a call. You'll see I'm a nice guy, and you're going to be amazed by how accurate the information is, and I'm going to help you see things from a healthier perspective. Anybody that you go to, that, as far as a reader goes, as far as a reading goes, anyone who tells you that someone put the eyes on you, somebody put a dark cloud over you, there was a curse put on you and stuff, just walk away. If anyone is predicting your death, and you're pretty much so normally healthy, but they're predicting your death, whether it be 2 years, 8 years from now, just walk away from them. You don't need to take on that negativity bull crap. Don't let other people take advantage of you. They're not good readers if they're not coming from a place from a pure heart or with your best of intentions. So that's my advice to you as far as, if you really want specific answers, please don't feel bad, and I'll explain to you what my rates are and stuff, and I'll help you see things through and through.
Dana Bennett.
Dana Bennett.
Any messages from my sister, Danica Lee Bennett? She passed suddenly on September 4th, 2012. Me and my mom miss her dearly. Would love to get a message from her. Would be the best Christmas present. I honestly believe you guys are going to be going to Italy or Greece. I want to say Greece or Rome, because as Allison is reading me this question, I keep on seeing like this huge Colosseum. I keep on seeing like chariots of fire. I keep on seeing like the Romans or the Greeks, and they're on their chariots and stuff. And I keep on seeing this scene. I don't know if this was maybe from one of your favorite movie scenes, or you're going to be visiting Greece or Rome, but I strongly, strongly see this image that I can't get out of my mind. You are definitely going to be noticing red cardinals around you real soon, which will also be her hello to you. And she said, thank you very much for the tattoo. I feel like somebody did a tattoo on her behalf, or you're about to. And she said, that's really cute. That's really, really cute. And I'm also getting a strong acknowledgement to April 1st, between April 1st and April 13th. She's acknowledging either someone's birth date, or is this when somebody passed? But she's given me a strong acknowledgement to that. But she said to you, don't worry about me. I promise you I'm in no more pain. She goes, all the pain has left me, and you will see me again. I promise you. And what else are you saying? Does somebody usually wear a bandana also? Because I keep on seeing like wearing some kind of a bandana around the forehead or whatnot. And if not, like a ponytail also. But I keep on seeing that image as well. So hopefully you'll be able to appreciate this. Go ahead.
Lauren?
Bederka Houston.
All right, Lauren Houston. Houston.
Huston. Hi, Artie. My niece passed away 2 months ago. She was 16.
Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Was her death self-inflicted, or was there someone else involved? I struggle with this every day. Lauren from North Jersey.
Okay. Very sorry to hear that. Hold on a second. I honestly feel that her death was not directly her fault. I feel like there was someone else involved that may have assisted her or could have done something or gave her some bad stuff. I felt like it wasn't intentional, if that's your question. But I don't feel like it wasn't her. I feel like it wasn't her intention to end it, even though she was depressed. But I just felt like she walked into areas or into a situation that was much deeper than what she imagined it to be. And she's a beautiful girl, and she's just, I'm so sorry. I keep on hearing, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. But she is in a very, very well loved and protected environment right now. And she said, please don't worry about me. There's going to be, she's just letting you know, there's going to be some kind of an issue with a seal with the car. There's something with an issue with one of the windows. I don't know if it's also maybe from a sunroof of some sort or from one of the car windows, but I'm getting like a window or door is not being closed properly, or it needs to be fixed because it's not airtight shut. And she said, you need to get that fixed. But she said, don't worry about me. She said, it was partially her fault for putting herself in that, but it wasn't her fault in the sense of wanting to kill herself or to be killed. So do I feel like there was assistance to it? Yeah, I do.
So it's 10 o'clock. I just, we have a larger audience than usual. There are many, many questions and a lot to do with missing loved ones. And obviously we can't.
Okay. So, all right. Yeah. So this is, all right. So it is towards the end of the show, but I did say I'm going to answer every single one of your psychic questions, which is what we're going to do in about 2 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 3 piles of cards. All right. 3 sets of angel cards. And right now I want you to write down your question. All right. Exactly what question specifically that you want answered. Okay. And then I am going to flip over each pile. Now, you tell me right now, I want you to write it down on a piece of paper. Do you want your question that you want answered right now? You could write more than one question. That's okay. Do you want your question right now to be answered from pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3? All right. And that's something that I'm going to answer for you, and I'm going to explain to you what each pile means. And as I'm explaining what that pile means is going to answer your question right now. So I just want to reiterate that I am sold out at Compass for this December 20th. And I will be there at Compass Massage in January sometime. Also want you to know that during Christmas and New Year's Eve, which is normally the Sunday nights, but we're going to be reading on Tuesday night for those following 2 times. If you share my Facebook live show with your family and friends, you'll get entered into a drawing to possibly win a free half-hour reading. If you want a private reading from myself to connect to your loved ones, and you'll get a recording with that if you'd like. It would be my pleasure. Or if you need answers in your personal life, I'll be able to help specifically guide you with that. And when you call me up, I'll explain my rates to you. And I also do Artie parties. There are lots and lots of fun. So, quick funny story right before I do my cards. I saw, and I did explain this story once before, but it's a funny story, so I'm going to explain it again. So I'm on a boat ride on July 4th, and I'm going to Manhattan to watch the Macy Day fireworks. And I noticed this one short lady. She was about 4'7", and she was about 10 years older than me. And so I'm on my way to go to the bathroom on the boat, and you have to walk down the stairs. And this lady, and I was going there, who I was with my wife at the time, who was my wife then. We go to the staircase to go downstairs on the boat. And so this lady who looked so familiar to me, she said to me, she goes, she said, after you. So I looked at her and I said, you look so familiar. I kept on looking at her while we were on the boat on our way to Manhattan. I said, you look so familiar to me. And she puts her hands on her hip and she goes, well, Artie, I should. She goes, you've been in my bedroom. And it's like, oh my God, we were so shocked that she knew my name, and we were shocked that she said I've been in her bedroom. She said, you read for me and my friends at my house, and you read for all my friends in my bedroom. And so that was like a really funny moment's experience. And then she points to the side of the boat and she goes, and you read for her, and you read for her, and her friends are waving to me. So that was a funny moment experience. So right now, I am going to answer all of your psychic questions. And Al is going to hold the phone.
There's always I never get it properly, so I'm going to do it this way.
Okay.
This time.
So here we go. So I am now shuffling up the cards. Okay, I'm shuffling up. These are known as runes, R-U-N-E-S, rune cards. And this is pile number 1, and that's pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. And I want you to tell me which pile, 1, 2, or 3, which pile do you want to answer your question? And you're going to see how incredibly accurate these angels are. And it's amazing how accurate they are. So that one flipped over by itself, so we're going to leave it like that. So if you pick pile number 1, I'm going to explain to you in a moment what it means. Wow. So what I'm getting is stay where you're at, okay? Surrender your worries, all right? Stay where you're at. But things are going to start to break through. You're having your doubts whether you should move forward or not. And pile number 1 is saying, just be patient, and you're going to see that everything is going to work itself out. All right, so that's what pile number 1 is. There's going to be unexpected gains by you sticking around longer. And I know that you feel that I need to get out of here. I want to move out, or I want to change. I'm not that happy, but I feel like by you sticking things out, things are actually going to work itself out. Now, if you picked out pile number 2 represents a lot of disillusions. Okay? Pile number 2 is nothing but false information. You're trying to make something work. You're trying to believe in somebody and it's not working. They're saying that their intentions are great, but I feel like they're just blowing smoke up your ass and that things aren't happening. And it's like your gut's telling you one thing, but their actions is trying to prove you different. So I feel like there's some brainwashing going on with pile number 2. And I'm getting not the best of news. So you need to be honest with yourself, because I feel like the person who you're dealing with isn't the most honest person, whether it be work or personal. So their intentions aren't true blue. Your intentions are true blue, but they want things to be the way they want them to be, but it's actually not working in your favor. Whereas with pile number 1, it is. So if you pick pile number 3 represents changes. And pile number 3 means these changes, this is like a transformation. And pile number 3 represents don't be afraid to go through, to make certain changes. A lot of people don't like changes. They try to keep things the same. But by you making certain adjustments of what's going on in your life, you're going to see that things are actually going to get better. It's going to be challenging. It's definitely going to be challenging going through these transformations. But the end result is happiness, and I'm getting delight. So stop trying to keep things the same as they always were, because what once worked for you in the past is not working the same for you. So I'm not saying to fully change everything, but you definitely need to make adjustments according to the times or according to the new personalities. You need to learn to rework what you got going on. But by you doing that, things are really going to work out in your favor. So, and you're going to see by stepping back and just reworking situations, not giving it up, but just making certain changes, things are really going to work out in your favor. So that's what I'm getting with that. So, all right, everybody. So now that you've had all your questions answered, I would like to thank all of you for joining our Angels and Answers Facebook Live show. And what is it? Next week already is Christmas time. Damn.
A week from Christmas Eve, exactly.
Wow, a week from Christmas Eve. So we'll be doing our show like the Tuesday after Christmas and the Tuesday after New Year's. We'll be doing it. So if you want to also give somebody a gift certificate, that would be really cool. Whether it be for prosperity incense, the money incense that I have, which are amazing. I'll explain to you how much that is. Or to give somebody a reading. To give somebody a half hour or an hour reading, what a great gift that would be. It would be really, really cool. So, and I've done that for a few people already within the last week or two for the holidays. So it's been a blast, and love you guys. And we can't thank you enough for joining our show. So from my mouth to God's ears, may God bless all of you with lots of love, health, happiness, and prosperity. And never give up on the angels, never give up on God. He doesn't give up on you. So I understand we all go through our hard times, especially when we lose a loved one and it's during the holiday season. So God understands your pain that you're going through. So don't be afraid to take chances, and just know our loved ones in heaven are doing really, really well. So until next week, everybody, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho,
Merry
ho.
Christmas.
That's right. Merry Christmas. And so until next week, everybody. Mwah. God bless you all. Share my Facebook Live show. Okay. Share our Facebook Live show, and you'll get entered into a drawing to win possibly a free half-hour reading. Just get rid of that privacy thing you got going on. Thank you for all your good hearts and all your good positive energy, everybody. All right. God bless you all. Bye-bye.